In the room behind me.
You have approached me.
Oh, hello there. Do you think, when this is all over, I could maybe see your penthouse just one more time? Good. Unfortunately, I still have work to do here for now, though.
Do you have a pass? Then I'm afraid you're not getting in. Where are you going? General Revan, good to see you again, sir.
We've met?
Captain Burton, sir. I was serving with Grand Admiral Dodana when we assaulted the Star Forge. Seems like forever ago now.
That it does. Excuse me, Captain. I have a republic to humble.
If the Senate will appease, we have a new matter for the agenda. A speaker has requested the floor, who has not appeared here in some time. Ladies and gentlemen and other, I give you General Revan.
My people of the Republic, I can only wish that I had returned with good news. It seems as if every time I stand here, it is to warn of a foreboding danger. There is a threat to all of us and everything we hold dear. It is the Sith. The true Sith. They have returned.
While I appreciate that the Sith have been an occasional threat to us, General, there have been no signs of a new Sith Lord, never mind them amassing a new fleet.
That is because there is no new Sith Lord. The fleet is not amassing, it is returning. For longer than records have been kept, they have distanced and watched the galaxy. And now, I fear through fault of my own, they march again to battle.
I feel that you have the need to explain yourself, General.
Gladly, Supreme Chancellor. For 30 millennia or more, a threat has lurked on the edge of the galaxy. Something beyond hate, revenge, or greed. Something which lusts for the soul of the galaxy itself. 200 millennia ago, an empire stood. A civilization so great, it grew to the rims of the entire galaxy. But with great power comes great fear. The foundations of its heart shook, and then it broke. War raged, the body against the soul. In the end, only one power remained. The power of destruction. The forever death was unleashed, and it tore more than a wound in its people. It tore a deadly wound in the Force itself. It ended life, consumed, and then, finally, created. And there it stayed, watching civilizations and stars grow and fade from the shadows, biding its time until those it feared no longer stood. The time is now, my friends. The Jedi are destroyed and outlawed. When it returns, there will be nothing. These, the true Sith, do not come for your conquest, your power, your money, or your obedience. They come for your destruction. You must fight. Now! Unite against the enemy and unite the Jedi Masters. Otherwise every human, Wookiee, Trando, Duro, Quarren, creature, plant, child, and droid will simply end. Proof?
The Senator may be a little facetious, but he does have a point. I assume you wish us to act on this with military means. If that is so, the Senate will need more than just your word that it is necessary to mount a fleet.
I am Revan. I do not lie about such things.
Donos imaragith, wanarak orachi drumta sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata.
That was a long time ago, Senator, and one could easily argue that I was another man.
Taranamo sibu and dasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu and kosoracha.
Are you really that ignorant, Senator?
Regardless of any prejudice this Senate holds, the Galactic Constitution clearly states that the risk of an impending threat must be proved before it is acted upon. I'm sorry, General, I really am. But the Republic can't march to war simply because you say we should.
And what type of evidence is the General to give, Chancellor? I can't help thinking that the only thing to suffice would be an attack.
Taranamo sibu and dasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu and kosoracha.
It's no secret, and it's well-founded. Chancellor, even if you don't agree to amass a fleet, you have to do something.
If there is a Sith battle fleet out there, a scout might not make it back. I suggest a small task force. Mine.
You would be willing to stake your own flagship on this man's word, Grand Admiral?
I remember a time when I told General Revan the galaxy owed him for his actions. I would like to live up to that statement.
Very well. Not even the Senate can overcome a stubborn Grand Admiral on her flagship. Do what you will, Dodonna, and report back to me as soon as you can.
Yes, sir.
Is that satisfactory, General?
I suppose it had better be, hadn't it?
Welcome to the Republic Senate. Look, we don't just give out the Senate floor to anyone. You're welcome to look around, just don't interfere with anything.
I suppose that could have gone better. It makes little difference. We must progress to the next stage. We must summon the Jedi Masters. We must go to the Jedi Temple. Once there, I will make everything clear.
The Senate is not in session right now. Come back another time. Do you have a pass? Then I'm afraid you're not getting in.
You have approached me. What did you want to know? It has been far too long since I stood here.
You are on the Jedi Council?
Not exactly. What is your name, young one?
Mika, Lord Revan.
You'd better correct your prefixes, McCall. It's been a long time since I was called Lord.
My apologies, General. How can I help you?
We must summon the Jedi Masters.
Well, as you can see, the temple has long been deserted. No one knows where the Jedi Masters have fled to. Well, what am I saying? You have Revan with you. I'm sure you can be trusted. I did not lie. The Jedi Masters have gone into hiding and can be very hard to find. I make it my business to know everything about the Jedi that I can, however, so I know that there are clues, and I know where to begin searching for many of them. Atan Ran was last seen on Eddy in the Merchant District. Masters Yuthura Ban and Lord Jada were spotted on M478B. Masters Thawne and Mulak Tan had traveled to Chanix to end the civil war there. Master Malawar was investigating Zerka last we heard from him. Maybe try their base in the Matanda system. There were rumors that the company, well, let's just call them the Geno Herodin, had found Celeste Morn somewhere. I'm not too sure what that means, but maybe you should just ask around Eddy. I have no idea where Mira might be. Lastly, I think Vima Sunrider was getting in touch with the aid station project. Maybe she's just at their base. I hate to impose, but it'll probably be best if I come with you. I'll be on your ship if you have any more questions.
There is little more we can do here, Doctor. I suggest we return to the ship and bide our time. Perhaps some sleep. It's been a long day.
By now, I know you have heard the tale of the Diath Seath, how it came to haunt the galaxy's rim. I don't suppose Revan has told you yet why he hid in the tomb as he did. The Diath Seath sensed him, felt the tactical genius of his mind, then imagined what would be created if the two of them merged. Revan hid from this idea, like a scared child first discovering an ability through the Force. He refused to let a Revan Diath Seath be created. The power of the Diath Seath is growing in me, Doctor. Already, I can sense the galaxy, find a soul being, and read their dreams. Can you imagine what is still yet to come? I've been told that I am far from the first to experience this. There have been many others to have embraced it. Most do not last long. The Diath Seath eats at them until they are withering creatures teetering before collapse. This won't happen to me, however. The power has a voice. It talks to me. Already our voices are beginning to become one. There's not a part of me that would want to. There's a reason I've called out to you across the stars, Doctor. I've noticed that you have a destiny of choice. You can shape things like no other in this tale. I want you to join me. These followers, these things that call themselves the true Sith, what are they? I will tell you. They are plotters and schemers. I've seen how they idolize the power they cannot have. There is only one true Sith, and it is now me. Followers like this Diath Danath, you could be so much more potent. No, a pity, but it was the answer I was expecting. You have clearly learned nothing from me.
Query: do all organics make such noises as they dream? I understand that your next objective is to hunt down and collect several Jedi Masters currently in hiding. Summation: considering that one of my original design purposes was to hunt down and kill them, it would be remiss of me not to offer my services in coordinating the action. You cannot guarantee that, Doctor. Suppose they are drunk when you find them. Resigned answer. Very well. We will simply find the Jedi and ask them to come with us. Perhaps some will object if we get lucky. I volunteer to coordinate this Jedi search. Speak to me when you wish for advice on how next to proceed, or what you should do when you are finished. Shallow encouragement. That means it's time to get up now, Doctor, and bag us some Jedi Masters.
Sealing hatch initiating internal atmosphere. All systems nominal. Welcome aboard.